do is get a 4 teeth, which I have somewhere in my pocket, in my car key. So we're going, this is about 33 inches. Just about 6 inches. So it's 33 plus 3 more right about here. Same thing, right about here. Okay, I got 33-inch putters, I want 3 inches longer. And that's how I know I'm working on my 3 feet. Give or take. Right to there. Alright, now the fun part is we get to make all this out missing. I haven't done this drill in like 6 months. So we shall see. Chris is in the way. This guy over here. Alright, let's take a look in a book. It's all warmed up, didn't like that. Gotta get my setup a little more. There it is. There we go, that looks better. Perfect. Just trying to make sure we have a straight line straight back and through. No wobbles on it. That's one thing I'm always looking for in my putter. Make sure it doesn't do this or wobble around. So as you set up, we're just going straight back, straight through. It's all about that straight path. Work on this in sets. Alright, perfect. So we got one set down. So the goal is to be able to go around bare minimum 5 times if you're trying to become just beginner good at it. If you're really good, you gotta make it, what was it, 20 some odd times, get to 100. Once you kind of find out the line, you're pretty much just making the same putt over and over again. I'll ask questions if you guys have any once I kind of miss. So I kind of go until I make it. I'm not trying to count one by one. What I'm actually trying to count is just more of just how many sets I can make. If I think about, oh, I have to make this for whatever number, right? I tend to tighten up a little bit. What I'm doing right now is kind of warming it up, going straight back, straight through, see how many sets I can go until I miss one. Now, obviously, the balls are going to fill up in the cup and it's going to bounce out. So you got to kind of have a little bit of luck for yourself in this. And if you think it went in, your integrity should tell you if it went in. If you think it was too hard, you think go in. You're cheating yourself. You're just cheating yourself. All right. So that was my second time around. Let's see if I can go for 3. Okay. A little pushy on that one, but again, tighten the forearms. Tend to start happening as I'm doing this a lot, so I'm trying to relax longer. Again, keeping that backswing straight back and through. Not trying to have the club head wobble in the backswing is a big thing for you guys. I would keep it on. Let's see if we can keep it going. There we go. There we go. Once you can make 4 of these things, you can make 40 of these things, right? It all depends on the player. All right, so that is 3 times around. Okay. And as we get there, warming it up. Again, got to get really good at 3-foot putts. This is where a lot of players miss their shots. 3-footers are pretty important to make. We're just going to kind of go around, try to do the same putt over and over again, not overthink it, get into the setup, and just have a smooth routine. Straight back and straight through. Again, not worrying about the independent putt. So there's a miss. Okay, so that was 3 or 4 times around, 3 times around plus a half. So cool. That happens. Restart, try it again. Try to get to 4 now, and 5, and 6. And I haven't done this in like 6 months. And I'm talking while doing it, so you can see where it gets a little difficult. Alright, ask questions if there are any. That is a holy crap. Hi, hello, hello, hello. There's something wrong with your stance. There's something wrong with your stance. It looks like he has phallus in the backswing. I just have big shoulders and my body gets in the way, so I shut down my stance and my path is straighter. Thanks for the love, Gary. Appreciate it. Hillary Boss is my favorite snack. Okay. Support Trump. Okay. Cool. All right. Back to it. All right. So same thing. What I'm trying to do is have a straight path, straight back, straight through. Right? Nice and smooth, nice and relaxed. And I'm not beating myself up, it doesn't go in. Just working on getting it to the where I want to go. Hopefully it goes along. Right? If I can go straight back, straight through, I'm working on seeing a straight line, hitting the straight line, letting it roll through. Working on my shot routine, just trust my work. Now that putter, that backswing I didn't like, it was very wobbly. Alright, so there's one around. Keep it going. Okay, so this is one of the drills I used to always do when I was really good at putting. I used to do this for probably about 30 minutes to an hour a day. I used to have a lot more time back then. Golf Academy days. Okay, same thing. And we're just kind of going through, trying not to get over crazy about it. Notice I'm not rushing the putter, the swing. Just going straight back, straight through, kind of holding the finish, getting to the next one, not rushing it, keeping smooth and relaxed, not tightening up. Oh, I missed again, a wobble in the backswing. So I didn't like that because my hand was here instead of there, and when I get to here, it pushes out a lot. I've noticed as over the years, as my upper body's gotten stronger, you have to manipulate how you stand to get the body to move in a straight path. It used to be easier when I didn't have this big shoulders and arms, but now they get bigger, it gets in the way a little bit, so you gotta maneuver the way it is. Alright, that's why I'm out here practicing. It's been way too long. It's been way too long. Just kind of get it going. Good. Let's try it again. There it is. There we go. Perfect. And again, yeah, my stance might look funny, but that clears way for me to get my path straight back without my trailing side blocking me out. I tend to have that issue. Putting is personal, guys. You gotta be able to hit a line and see a line and then have good speed. If you can do that, it doesn't really matter what your putting setup looks like, as long as your path and face are working well for speed. Putting is very intricate, man. That was 2 times around, I think. Let's try it again. Alright, so now stay relaxed, enjoying the moment, right? Not trying to do anything special. Just trying to find a process that I can repeat, a habit, a ritual, and a routine that I can do over and over again without having to think. Just kind of aim, point, relax, and shoot. See what I'm saying? Same old, same old. Kind of aim, point, relax, and shoot. Alright, so that counts. Bounced off golf balls. Alright. So there goes that 3rd time around. The 2nd time around. Either way, it doesn't really matter to me. Same thing. Aim, point, relax, and shoot. Same setup, same feel over and over again. Can you get into a habit and just let it be the same thing and not overthink it? Alright, that's the hard part for most people to do. They just want to rush it, rush it, rush it. Perfect. And as you start getting better and better at it, you'll be able to just pick part of the cup instead of trying to hit the entire cup. You're just able to hit parts of it. If you start hitting a small spot, seeing a small spot, and doing all that good stuff. Alright, so that was at least 3. Let's see if we can go to 4. Alright, confidence, not caution, same routines. Try not to overthink it. It doesn't really matter. It's more like a 3-foot putt. Again, aim, point, relax, and shoot. Now it's off the ball. I'll count it again. I saw the ball move. Again, the cup gets filled up quickly. You got to be honest with your integrity and your shots. 1, 2, and 3. All right, that's at least going on the 4. And just keep going. Right? The goal is the bare minimum get 5 because it's 18 holes in golf and 4 times 5 is 20. Yada yada yada. Cool. We got it going. Let's see if we can get you a little more. That's as much as I got. Alright, so let's say that was 4, we're going on 5. Again, you want the mentality, you can at least go 18 to 36 holes without 3-putting, just for the basic golfer. we go. Can't stop it. Whoa. All right, so 4.5. So 4 times 4 is 16 plus a half. I got to 18 without missing. Well, I got the 18 holes without missing. So it's not that bad. Let's try one more time, see if we can get a better groove on it, and then we'll do some 6, 9, 12, and 15. Now my goal is by the end of the month to be able to get to at least 50 or 60 in a row of these without missing. Again, I haven't practiced in forever. Just been busy working. There we go. Try not to have a overwhelming emotional process doing this. Let's try to stay mellow in one zone. Don't beat yourself up for missing. This stuff's hard. It gets easier as you do it over and over again. The more you can just stay in the open and trust your shit, the better it gets. Yeah, baby. Alright, let's see if we can finish this one set. Ooh, bad putter wobble. Alright. One set done. Number 3 is wide open. Okay, let's see if we can get to 20 in a row. My record back in the day, a few years ago, was 166. That's when I was really putting well. There we go. That was the best swing of the day right there. Little weak finish, but still better swing. Good. All right. It's 2 times around. You know, it's not easy to go through this. It looks easy, but unless you're trusting your shit, you're not having confident feelings. You got to be confident in your line over that ball. Make sure you're seeing where the ball wants to roll. Trust your path. Trust your face angle. All that good stuff. Weak finish on that one. Same thing. Boom, boom. Best one of all so far on the finish. Eyes moved a little bit, but that's okay. Same thing. Relax that right arm. Starts to tighten up after a while and smooth. There we go. Let's relax. And you start learning little titches and things that in your golf game that you have to do for yourself as you start going along playing these pressure drills. Sometimes it gets hard. Was it 2 or 3? I don't know. I think it was 3. Felt like 3. Let's see if any of you guys know who's watching, who's counting. Come check right now. Again, this is the putting drill I recommend all you guys do. Get you going. All right. All right, let's try it again. Let's say it was 3. We're going on it. Boom. Love that one. Oh man, I blocked it. Right hand was so tight on that one. Alright, that's good enough for now. Good enough today. I got enough little putts I know I got to work on. Now what we'll do is we are going to go clean some of this stuff out. Let's go that way. Oh, let's go this way. I've done this one before. So I'm going to take out my 3 feet. Okay, and we're going to extend it out. Yeah. Perfect. Here we go. What we're going to do from here is now that I got my 3 feet, we're going to roll over to a little different putt here. So I know about my average walk pace is 33 to 35 inches. I tracked it before, so I know 1, 2. That was about 6 feet, give or take. This is about 9. This is about 12, and that's about 15. All right, so let's see if we can figure it out from here. Now that line is completely not straight. Fishing and cooking, Jose. Thank you. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is get the first tee right. The goal is to spend enough time setting it up so the drill is easier. Meaning, don't rush your setup process. Take 4 balls from the beginning. And the goal is to put this tee in this easy straight putt to the hole. Right, so when I It's gonna be hard to make putts with all this all this stuff in the way. Debris. So the first thing is, can I find a straight putt? Cool, got that on the first one. That was pretty easy, right? So now on this one right here, okay, can I line my tee up so when I put my ball down, it should just be able to roll over my 6-foot spot. So now my 9-foot spot, I'm just aiming 3 feet in front of me, or even at this intermediate 8 inches in front of me, with just a little bit more speed. And if I do that right, left it short, not firm enough, it should go in the hole. So being able to set each station up one by one does two things. It teaches you how to be more confident over like 9-footers. Perfect. And then now what we're doing is also learning how to read greens a little better, because as I'm trying to hit the spot in front of me, I'm now trusting what's going to happen. So I see this kind of going over here more because there's some earth moving that. That might be a little too much, but I think I kind of like it. So if I line this up, try to go over my old station, it should break back in. We'll find out if I'm reading the greens right or hitting it weird. A little out there, all right. So I might have to change that line a little bit. It's a little too aggressive. Okay. So as that got too aggressive to the right, I'm going to move this back in an inch or two. There we go. And again, it's learning how to make one from every station. Then we actually paid the competition line. It's pretty cray-cray. Oh, that was in the heart. It was in the heart. Okay. Let's go right about there, I think. Yeah. Okay, looking solid. There we go. Oh, come on, break a little bit. So it might be a little straighter. Let's try it again. Okay, there we go. Oh, too firm. Nailed that thing. So this is 12 feet. The odds are probably hovering in the 35 percentile, I bet, of making. Come on, that's got to be good. There we go. All right, so we got that one in. So we got that station, but I'll take 2 out of 4 from 12 feet all day long. 50% chance beats the odds of the normal player, right? And that's what it does. It kind of gives you confidence, gives you a level of understanding your percentages better. All right, 15 feet. I think it's down like 20 some odd percent from here. Let's find out. Oh, right in the cup. All right. So now what we got there is, once we got that done, what we're going to do is we're going to line them all up. And now if we make it, we restart. So we know we can make all the putts. We know we read everything correctly. Now, can we just do it 4 times in a row? So you can see I've gotten really good at putting from 3 feet, 6 feet, 9, 12, and 15. If you can putt good, you make a lot more birdies that way, which is the goal. All right, so let's see. Here's more of the line. You can kind of see, hopefully it lines up pretty close to what we're trying to accomplish here. Okay. Good. Let's aim, point, and shoot. Okay, same thing. Aim, point, and shoot. So we're 3 out of 4 already. I'm feeling good about my putting. We're feeling good. Can't we just max it out? No, that was a bad backswing. All right, restart. 3 out of 4. Let's go 4 out of 4. Perfect. Trust it. Confident. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Boom. 4 out of 4. That's how we do it. Feels good. Feels good to be that good. You know what I'm saying? Right, Harry. Free. I don't know what any of that means. All right. Now, so that's 4 out of 4. Normally I'd move on, but we want to see if we can go 2 out of 4, right? If we can go 2 times around without missing. That's the record so far for me. But again, we just made 9, 12, 6, 9, 12, and 15. My 3-foot putts. Next part of the drill is what we're going to do is we're going to lag everything inside of what would be 30 feet. Let's see if we do this again till we miss, and there it is. All right, let's go through it one more time. Now that wasn't good. That was a tight right hand. That wasn't taking my time. It wasn't aim, point, shoot, relax, and trust it. But we're going to miss them eventually, and you never know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. All right. Oh, that was horrible. As we're all falling apart, golf gods gave me the gift, and now it looks like the energy is horrible because I'm not focusing. All right, next part of the drill. From good to bad, it happens, right? You can't keep the focus. It's hard to do. And it's really hard to do while talking. But that's okay. That's what I'm showing you guys. I make it look easy, and I can make it look very hard too. All right, so now let's take a look at what we're doing for a lag, okay? So what I'm going to do here is kind of show you is now I'm going to make a lag square inside the grip of your putter. Why do I do that? Because when you play golf with the average golfer on a normal day, they pretty much tell you it's good inside of here. And from 20, 30, 40 feet, yeah, I want you to try to make them, of course. But can you do all of that and get your speed right? Because golf is really just a game of speed. All right, so now, where are we gonna go here? All right, we got that laid down. So now, basically, I got like a 24-foot lag, 24-inch lag spot. Okay. So what I'll do is I'm gonna walk out. Let's go 21 to 25 feet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 3 feet past, that's an old cup. I either bring a tee or I use an old cup and I put it in the same spot. Because right now I'm just trying to read the same spot, hit the same line, and get your speed right. So it breaks a little bit to the left, it looks like, and I'm just trying to get what around 23 to 24 feet looks like, or feels like. It's all about speed. You just adjust your line as you go. Oh my gosh, this guy's on fire today. Welcome back, baby. My putter is back. I had to go through 3 putters to find it, but I went back to my original one and bought a second of the same. Never have to worry about it again. That's gotta go, that's gotta go. So now, in this game, if you don't make it in the hole, obviously you get one down a birdie for that. But if you don't lag it right, what you're gonna run into is you're gonna run into this problem. So now I'm 6 feet, but luckily I passed. That's more like 4.5 feet, 5 feet, I'd say. But I know this putt now. If you miss it, you restart and start all over again with the first ball. Okay, let's see. It's good to go. So I'm 1 under through, because the odds are of making that are, you know, probably close to like 12%. So now what we're gonna do is just see if we can get here past 24 feet and maybe go a little bit better on the speed that time and just trust it. Well, it looks good. Little blocky doo-doo. That was not good. But we can still make it happen. All right, all right, all right. All right, there's a ball in the way. If it bounces, I don't care. Good. All right, so we're 1 under. What up? Hi. How are you? I'm good. All right, let's see if we can make the 2 under. Forget about the last 2 shitty putts. Shitty. Just think about the hole and the line. Trust your speed. A little firm. Straight line's not firm enough. All right, not bad from there. Let's see if we can. Nope, mistake. We got that in. So I'm 1 under through 24 feet. Let's go find the old cup, which is right here. All right, from there, let's go. Right about 30 feet here. Where's an old cup? Here we go, right there. There's the old spot. Same line, technically. And can I get the lag into the square from 30 feet? Well, he hammers it. Hit the hole, hit the hole, hit the hole, hit the hole. Oh, Jesus, this guy's crazy good today. All right, let's see if we can get 2 in a row from there. That was a little too firm, but I like the putt. It's a little outside, pushy. Club face felt open. Speed was great though. So now all I really have to do from 30 feet is tap it in, right? And what I like about this, you notice I don't putt 4 in a row. I'm going up to every single shot I have. So I'm practicing how I'm playing how I'm practicing. I'm not just hitting all these putts over and over again. Plus, it's better on your back because you're walking. You're not stuck in one position. What you're practicing is setting up for a routine shot and going. It's not one shot over and over again. It's actually how you play the game. 30 feet. Can we go 2 under? All right, speed was fantastic on that. Kind of popped up in the finish, but it's not the end of the world. Again, 30 feet. A lot of things are in the way that are changing the outcome of that going in. All right, so I'm still 1 under through 3. Can I get to 4? She says no. I say yes. All right, 2 under would be great. I move to 30, then we go to 40 feet from here. And again, we're just working on speed. A little inside, come on, break. Great speed, right? Got it past the hole a little bit. I gave it a chance. It's within 10 inches, 12 inches of the cup. This is not gonna be a no-brainer. You're gonna walk up, trust your shit, and just put it in. You don't have to think about these things. All right, now if we go all the way to 40, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 3, 6, 9, 42. All right, now that square is a lot smaller. I'm right about 42 feet, 45 feet, give or take. And we're just trying to get it to go right. All right. It's uphill. She's slow, slightly short. Can I get it in? Trust it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, we're still square. 3 more to go. Can I get to 40 feet? 4 in a row. And this just ensures once you get played, if you do this drill once a week or even 2 to 3 times a week, and you can actually accomplish these numbers, you are going to be so good on the greens. I like that one. I like that one. I like that one. I like... Nope. There we go. 1 under. What up, dude? Oh, I got you a gift. Let me hit these 2 balls. Finish the drill and I gotta give you something. Actually, I'll give it to you right now after I make this putt. I'm doing a live video. It's 2 in a row. Let's go 3, finish strong. Wow, I'm good from 40 feet. I should just put my ball to 40 feet. No, that's off the toe. Spoke too soon. Hit a tee. Put it in. Oh! All right, hold on. I got you something in the bag.
Can I get the Smith 2?
All right, cool. That's it. Made it. 2 under, 40 feet.